Kenneth Walker just rushed for 197 yards and 5 touchdowns against Michigan. This might have been his Heisman moment. He's definitely up there for the trophy. He's looking good, looking like one of the best running backs in college football. He's going to be ready for the 2022 NFL draft. He's probably going to be one of the top backs selected, which is something to note, especially for Dynasty Fantasy Football. I collected the highlights from this game, and we're going to go over those touchdowns. Here's the first touchdown of the game against Michigan. We're going to go ahead and run this baby. So here he's getting the handoff, approaching to the line of scrimmage. Michigan's doing a good job here. Looks like everything's swarmed up. All the holes are clogged. Nowhere to go. He just lunges forward. And he's just continuously working. That's just how he works. He's just continuously trying to find a spot, meets head on with the line, bounces off, and now you see his vision come into play. So he's reading the momentum of the defender crashing down, and he sees that there's a block riding him down. He's riding, he's not blocking. He's kind of just following where he goes, trying to distract his momentum and keep his momentum away from Walker. That's his goal there. And Walker sees that, knows to kick that outside. The dude gets blocked, and now he finds the crease here. Hits that, and he is gone for the score. So the big thing, going back here, running the play. There's nothing really I could say that he could have did better. Really, right here, everything's jammed up. I mean, Monday morning quarterback, you could say he could have kicked it outside, either location. More preferably to his left side, considering 90's sitting there waiting to crash the ends. But all in all, there's nowhere for him to go. Plays designed for him to go straight, as you can tell by where he's headed. Plus 96 is crashing in, so if he cuts left, 96 is going to get him. He goes straight past him, like he does here. He avoids him, which he does. Goes forward, gets lucky through there that 96 doesn't grab a coattail or whatever. Hits the pile. And the thing is, he just never gives up. Keeps moving. He's able to pop off. And the ability to read the momentum of the defender, the momentum of the block, the ride there, and be able to kick that out is what sells the play. It gets him outside here for him to get into the open space for the score. And reading the hat of his lineman and knowing where the defender's going to be half second later is what allows him to make his decision. Sees this crease, and he gets downfield for the score. This play is funny. So look how Michigan's lined up. They're not even on ball. No D lineman's down yet. So they're trying to get to the field. They notice that. So Michigan State snaps it, hands it off to Walker. Obviously, Michigan's out of position here. They are down on guys on the outside, and the blockers are ready to seal things off. Walker's going to get the edge here with ease, and no one's there to really get the pursuit. They may have the angle, but they're too far away for them to catch up, and this is going to be an easy score for him. Bam! Dives right in. So really, this is just an oopsie by Michigan, and Michigan State capitalizes on it. They get the snap out quick. Kenneth Walker gets the outside here and gets the score fairly easily. We're on to the next play. Goal line handoff. Walker's going to get the handoff here. Approach the line of scrimmage is fairly good. Just going straight to the line. Obviously, there's a lot of trash there, so it's not like it's a guaranteed hole to get through, guaranteed crease. There's just guys there. He's just going to have to do the dirty work, drop the shoulders, push through, and this is what we're going to see here. Bam. Rides it out. Push through to get into the goal line. Really, this gives us something different. Usually in a lot of the highlights that we've gone over these past couple times, it's him with good vision, finding the crease, and then busting out the long run. Here, we're seeing a little bit of power. We're seeing a little bit of something different in his game. We're seeing him approach the goal line right here. We're seeing him approach the goal line and know, like, hey, I'm going to have to go through hell. I'm going to have to fight to get these yards. I'm going to have to drop these shoulders. I'm going to drive these legs to get it. That's what he does when he hits it right here and drags some dudes across the goal line to get the score. Kenneth Walker also has power at the point of contact. He shows that right here on this play. We're on to the next play here, and we're going to go ahead and run this bad boy. So here he gets the carry, and he's going to be trying to get to the outside here. Watch the blocks here as they lead that on for his run. And he's got to get past this D lineman who's escaped from his block, but he makes it past him pretty easy. And we got a little crease here that he's read. And the crease here is pretty good. You got the blocks here pushing these two guys, 30 and 32, out towards the sideline. We got he looks like his number's 13, whatever he is. He's got 75 on him blocked. And he doesn't look like he's going to be getting away. It looks like a very safe crease to run through. He gets past that, and now he's in the open field. This is a good read by him because he has two choices to make. He can run outside or hit this crease. The crease looks pretty safe here. The blocks are pretty well done. If he went outside of this block, there's a chance 32 could have peeled off because he's got the leverage on that side of the sideline. Same thing with 37. So the safest avenue is to cut it straight up the ass crack of your blocks there. 13's there, who looks like he has a chance to break from 75, that tackle, but he's not getting through there. You can tell just by the size difference of those guys. Once 75 locked onto him, that 13 is not going to break that block. So this is a very good read at the approach of the line of scrimmage by Walker by cutting it up, using his burst to get through the second level of the defense, and he's gone once he hits here. Once he gets to here and gets past the pursuit angle of the defense, he's gone. Gone for the score. Easy run, really. And the magic happens here again behind the line of scrimmage. Following his blocks, reading the crease. And he took the right option because his two options was kick it outside or hit this crease. The crease, obviously, just from looking at the blocks here, is the right choice to make. And when he makes his choice, really, when he decides, the engagement on 32 has not really been made yet. But you can tell by the way his eyes, his face mask is pointed, that he's going to commit to going up this crease. He trusts his blocks. And as you see here, when he makes his cut, it's closer to the ass crack of the block. Because if he was making his cut closer to 75 here, there's a chance that that defender 13 or one of the guys over there by that pile could have peeled off. Where the other defenders here, they got to go through these brick walls of linemen here to be able to make the tackle. That's not going to happen. So he is very smart of where he makes his runs, even when it's going through the hole. And that's just very intuitive of him. And then once he hits that second level, he kicks it into gear and he is gone for the score. Here's the 5th touchdown by Kenneth Walker. Here he gets the carry and he's approaching the line of scrimmage. Looking pretty good. No dancing or anything. Everything looks tight. But if you look here, they got a tiny little seal. You can see the wedge by the lineman. We got one lineman here. It looks like the guard facing towards this sideline. It looks like you got the center facing the other, trying to drive back 96. They got some space for him to run through. Walker sees this and drops some shoulders because you know it's tight. It's a tight little hole, little window for him to go through. Makes it through unscathed. Has to slow down a little bit to get through it. Drops some shoulders. Protects the football. Gets through that hole. And now he's off to the races. Bam. Easy score. So going down, getting the carry. You see the backers committing. That middle backer gets committed here. So another thing you're seeing as his approach is he starts off going left a little bit. That allows that middle backer to commit more towards that side, towards that other hole. And then over by 96 with this little tiny crease here, he cuts it up. It's so slight. Like, bam, he angles it off here. That causes this middle backer to get sucked in just by this much. And it's a game of inches, and this is another way this game is a game of inches, just by sucking in a backer a little bit to the left. So that's what he does here. He is going off on an angle, sucks in the backer, reads the backer, and then bam, hits the crease. So really, I think this whole time, his goal was to hit that crease and get that backer to suck in over to that left side. And he does this masterfully. Just something that we can't take for granted. Not all running backs can do that. Only the good ones can really do that, because it's just a sell tactic that you really have to bait that backer into, and being able to see the hole at the same time and hit it right. Because if you're too far right, too far left, going through this hole, you're going to get tripped up a bit, slow you down, someone could catch up to you. But him, with this approach to the line of scrimmage, is very solid. Being able to see the hole, wedge on through there, and just drive on through the second level of the defense. Kenneth Walker has had a fabulous season this year, a good 2021 season. I look for him to continue to make highlight reel runs for the rest of the year and push for a Heisman Trophy, push for it at least. He'll at least be a top-end candidate. He's also improving his draft stock immensely this year, with every carry almost. And it's going to be interesting to see where he goes in the draft. I'm excited for that. But he is a damn good runner. I'll tip my cap to him. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. It fuels me to go over the film with you guys, help you guys out with your fantasy teams and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.